The New Zealand Broadcasting School, part of Udder Institute of Canterbury, proudly presents BASSLINE. In May 2024, second year Bachelor of Broadcasting Communication students created BASSLINE 96.1, the student-run radio station for 2024. In July, we were briefed to expand BASSLINE from a local radio station into a multimedia brand to engage audiences throughout Aotearoa, online, on screen, and on air. Working with leading industry creatives, podcasters, and journalists, we brainstormed, prototyped, and pitched our ideas. From podcasts, news stories, radio, and TV shows, we have worked tirelessly to bring you the expanded BASSLINE brand. And now, the studio is ready, the lights are up, and we're ready to go live.
BASSLINE 96.1, bringing you the double shot with Harry and Zoe. Live from Channel 200.
Welcome back to the Double Shot with Harrison and Zoe. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I know we sure did, and we're excited to be back. This episode, we're going to do a little bit of a theme today. It's around sports.
Yeah, it'll be about sports. We're also going to be doing a fun little Jenga game of who can build towel. You might even call it the BASSLINE build-up.
Oh, clever.
But tell you more about the sports thing. What we're going to be talking about right now is sports that we did as kids and if we had any funny experiences ever that were really standing out to you. Harrison?
I did quite a few sports as a kid. I'm pretty sure you can name any sport, and at some point I did it. Go
Really?
on, name one right now. I'll take
Rowing.
Yep.
Football.
Yep.
Volleyball.
Yep.
Hockey.
Oh, did I do volleyball? Yeah, I did hockey.
Oh.
Anyway, I want to talk a little bit about a story of football when I was a wee boy. Football was the first sport I ever did, and I have one real strong memory as a kid of not wanting to do it. So,
Why? It's such a good game.
it's a good sport, but
Remember, you're talking to a footballer here, so
That's
it's a
right.
really good sport, right?
So when I was 5 to 6 years old, I always had football games on the weekend, on Saturday mornings, and I never really wanted to do them. And what I discovered is that when it rained, you got the day off. So every morning when my parents would wake me up to take me to football, I'd run, look out the window, see if there are any clouds in the sky. They'd be like, no, there's a cloud, it's gonna rain tonight.
I can't go. No, it's gonna rain. What's an umbrella? Never heard of it,
Yeah.
never met the guy.
And my parents got so sick of it. They were
Really?
no, get in the car, you're going to football, it's not gonna rain.
How long did it last?
What do you mean?
The
little-
football journey.
Oh, 2 years?
2 years?
Yeah. Do you have any funny stories as a kid?
Well, I, as a kid, was a very fond climber, so all things tall
right.
trees, and I would go in those high garden things that you do throughout the trees when you climb and you do all the little challenges, really high up.
Oh, high ropes.
Yes.
I thought you were
yeah.
just climbing regular trees in your
That
garden.
That too. But my grandmother, my poor grandmother, she's, always had to come with me because I was underage and you weren't allowed to do them without an adult going with you. So it was quite a little bit, she always complained to me about having to go up these, 20-metre high tall things.
So your grandma was climbing the trees with you?
She had to, she literally had to. She never wanted to do it. And then I wanted to go up this really tall silo climbing and she had to hold my rope. And at that point, she just called it. She's like, no, you're not doing it anymore. No more climbing for you. Because she'd had enough of having to climb.
Fair enough. Hey, right now, that sounds like a pretty risky stuff for your grandma, but right now it's effing risky. This clip is with Will Steadman, a Paralympian, and there's all the episodes up on Spotify right now, so be sure to check them out. Check out our socials as well while you're at it. Right now, let's play a clip from it.
I can't believe that people just going to Paris for a sporting event. What was the atmosphere like there with all the other people from all the other countries? And was that quite I know it's your third one, but was it still quite a surreal experience?
Oh, absolutely. The Paralympics is so unique. There's nothing else like it. The village with just thousands of people from all around the world there for sport. It's pretty crazy. And it's one of the few times as well, I think, where there's majority of people with disabilities at the Paralympics. Most of the time it's a minority, but it's kind of cool. It's just most people have a disability. Compared to the last time with COVID where there was no crowds or anything, the crowds were insane at the Paralympics. Especially for 100 metres, there was about 80,000 people there. It was just packed. It's pretty surreal. I've never had anything like it, eh? I've always loved sport, played cricket and football growing up like a lot of Kiwi kids. But it wasn't until 2012 where my family was in the UK for 3 months. My mum had a sabbatical, and the Paralympics just happened to be on at the same time. And I saw people with the same disability as me running in the massive stadium, and I was like, whoa, that looks pretty cool. I want to try that. So that's when the dream started, really.
Back on the double shot with Harrison and Zoe. I know that I'm going to give that episode a whole listen when I get the chance. Right now we're going to be playing a game of Try Not to Laugh. We did the same game last week, and we're going to be using these harmonicas to make sure that if we do get a chuckle out, you can definitely hear it. So let's try. Harrison, I think you go first.
All right, chuck your harmonica in.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay, so I was actually at a wedding not too long ago, and it was really, really emotional. Even the cake was in tears. But
Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do.
Right.
Actually, you don't need your harmonica for this.
Oh dear.
You lose the game if you say green. If you say green, you lose. Okay?
Sounds good.
So, I'll start you off easy. What colour are clouds?
White.
What colour are ghosts?
White.
What colour are teeth?
Teeth are white.
Now, what colour are grapes?
Grapes are purple.
Ha! You said purple, I got ya.
I'm not falling for it.
No!
I'm not falling for it.
Hey, you laughed though. Yes.
There you go.
That's a win. Oh my gosh, I didn't think I was going to get you with that
it wasn't try
one,
not to
be
laugh,
honest.
not a try not to say, I'm not going to say it because you still could get me with it.
Yeah, but somehow I got you to laugh through that.
Alright, let me try to get you one more time.
Okay, fine.
Chuck it in, alright. So, there's this man, right? And he walks into a bar.
No,
Ouch,
no.
he says.
No, you've done that one so many times, Harrison. No joke. You've said that exact same joke 5 times. Okay, you go again, you go again. What do you call a fish in a suit?
A business fish.
Sophisticated.
I actually laughed out.
It's so bad that it's
So
fake.
stupid.
It's kind of good again. Do you know what I mean?
I'm just imagining a goldfish in a suit.
To be fair, that's exactly what I was going for. So
Yeah,
I got
you painted a real good picture in my head for that one.
See, that's how you're meant to do it. Should I do it? Wait, actually, I've got one more for you. Chuck your frisbee.
Here we go. My frisbee?
Yeah.
See, she laughs, I win.
Oh, no, don't even. So I was playing frisbees in the park the other day.
Oh, here we go.
It started getting bigger, and all of a sudden, it hit me.
Never heard that one before.
Sad. I thought that was a great game.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Coming up soon, what we've got is the Tall Blacks coach. We've got him here to do an interview with our sports correspondent, Maya. So that'll be really exciting because there is a game coming up later tonight. Right now, let's throw it to the Gameline, Aidan and Sam. If you're on radio, Good Days by SZA.
Channel 200, moving to the Gameline.
Welcome to the Gameathon. This is the ultimate gaming competition between Sam, my wonderful co-host, and myself, Aidan.
Jeez, I'm busy right now, man.
He's right into the thick of it, as you always seem to be, Sam. Beautiful. So we're playing Fortnite Reload, right? We've brought back the infamous wheel. We love the wheel, don't we?
We love the wheel, yeah. We've loaded it up with games, and we've luckily landed on Fortnite for the first one of the day.
It's funny that you say loaded, because we're actually playing
Reloaded,
which is interesting. It's a new Fortnite game mode, and it's interesting. It's a little bit different, as you can see. Well, you can't actually see because our faces are blocking it, sorry. But there's 2 reboots that you're allowed. So if Sam does manage to die here, he does get another go at it.
He's downstairs.
So we're doing most eliminations, but there's a twist on the tale. The first chest you open could contain any weapon. The rarity goes grey, blue...
grey, green, blue, purple, gold.
Whatever comes out first is the only colour rarity you're allowed to use for that weapon. So Sam got green, he can only use green. It's not stopping him so far. 2 kills isn't a bad start.
No, it's not. This guy's just gonna...
Oh, that was a nice wee hit. So Sam is also going to be playing builds, whereas I won't be, because that is just sort of what we like, isn't it?
Why is he running, man? Come back. Is he nervous? I might have to take him out for dinner first.
Have you actually played Reload before?
No.
Oh, he's pretty good.
Could we trade there?
I'll
I'll heal
give
up
him
a
that.
little bit.
You've got minis as well.
Do, luckily. There's a supply drop there. I'm kind of keen on that.
Yeah.
You see on the top right corner there in the wee map, the wee blue.
I do see that. He's
getting
kind of
close.
guarding it, isn't he? Oh, you
How many
have no
bullets I
mats.
got?
You have
Okay.
no mats. I will warn you of that.
That's fine. Maybe this will give me
So
some.
we're going to be doing this over a bunch of games, aren't we, Sam? It's not just Fortnite. This will be the first game that we play, and then we will spin that wheel. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, I'm dead. Okay, that's fine.
Okay,
3 seconds.
so he's got one reboot left.
And I can still only pick up green, right? That's how it works? Beautiful. Do we go back to Pleasant? It's quite sketchy there, man.
It was pretty busy.
It was pretty busy. A few people around. Wait, yeah, I can't use that.
No, you can't.
Tough.
That is tough, because that would have been... Oh,
Where is
no.
he? Where is
Yeah,
he
I think he's
shooting me
on the
from?
roof, is he?
No.
No? No? Where is
Below.
he? Right. Well, that would make sense, actually. Oh. See,
What do we
supply
got?
drops aren't going to be much help, are they?
No, not really. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
This is not good. I'm in such a bad spot right now. Hold on.
It's okay.
Let
It's
me
okay.
think.
It's okay. Get in that truck if you can. Oh, no.
I don't know if I can. No, you can't. Yeah, I couldn't do anything. That's
so
fine.
You
I'm
get a
fine.
respawn again? Yep. Okay, so this is it. You've got last life now.
Alright, I'm going to land in a better spot. Give myself the best chance at getting this dub. We're going to go.
I do think the
Is that
hardest
tilted?
part about this challenge now is finding a green rarity gun. Because famously near the end of the rounds, they do start getting a wee bit better, don't they? Sam's really got to lock in here.
I do. I have to focus, man.
2 kills isn't enough, I don't think.
No, it's not. Simply. Oh, no. Neither is that. Oh, perfect. Exactly what I needed.
What, a mid kit?
Yep. I was down 30 health. I got shot in there. Shot in the sky, my
You
brother.
do need that. You do need that.
Get some ammo.
So to those
Oh, yep.
of you watching, we will be cutting back to you again soon, and I will be taking the reins and seeing if I can beat Sam's whopping 2 kills right now.
That was huge.
Hey, but anything can happen in reload. That's the beauty of it. You still
You're
have
exactly
a life.
right.
We'll catch you shortly. You've been on the game line.
Yes, you have.
Bassline 96.1, bringing you the double shot with Harry and Zoe, live from Channel 200.
The double shot, Harrison and Zoe, coming off the game line. But enough about esports, let's talk real sports. The Tall Blacks game is coming up tonight. Here to chat with us about it is our sports correspondent, Maya.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Thank you so much for being here, Maya. We
No
really
worries.
appreciate it. Now we're going to ask you some questions about the game that's going to be happening tonight.
Yes, very exciting.
Where is it being held?
At Wolfbrook Arena. You know, used to be Horncastle, now Wolfbrook.
Right, and
Indeed.
you're playing.
I'm not playing.
Wow.
I wish I was playing.
One day.
The Tall Blacks are playing the Chinese Taipei at 7 p.m.
7 p.m. tonight.
Indeed, yeah.
That'll be good.
Yeah, it'll be good. It's a FIBA Asia Cup qualifying game. So the Asia Cup is next year, and that's the qualifiers for the World Cup. So obviously a bit of a big deal. And they're playing Chinese Taipei, like we mentioned, who they have beaten earlier this year. So they beat them by 30 in February, which is, you know, a reasonable win.
So how have we been going throughout the qualifiers?
Well, we were undefeated until on Friday we lost to the Philippines in the Philippines for the first time in our country's history.
Oh my.
And yeah, in this window, like it's not the full Tall Black squad. So, you know, you kind of take in whoever's available because other people are playing in Australia, Europe, whatever, and sometimes people don't opt out of their contracts to play for this window. So there's a couple of veterans, but there's also a couple of 17-year-olds in the team, you know. So it's a very inexperienced team that's doing their best. Today they should be okay, I think. But yeah, they'll definitely need to get this win in order to like book their ticket to Asia.
Yeah, the FIBA Asia Cup, that is.
Indeed, yep.
That'll be a
2025.
good cup to watch.
Yeah, it's awesome, and obviously a chance to compete at the World Cup after that. They did go to the World Cup last year. They got to play America, which is full of NBA players, so that's pretty
That'll
cool.
be
Oh,
good.
Yeah,
that's a
it's pretty
big
cool.
deal.
With the Tall Blacks having a new coach this season, how do you think it's going to affect their play style?
Well, Judd Flavel is really experienced. He's spent a lot of time both in the New Zealand NBL and the Australian NBL. He just coached the Canterbury Rams for the last 3 years and got back-to-back championships with them, which is pretty historic. And I think he's one of the most winningest coaches in New Zealand. So it was kind of like a no-brainer that he was going to be appointed the head coach. And he's, like I said, very experienced, very smart guy, like very good at building relationships and, you know, building cultures as well. So I think he's going to do a pretty good job with this squad, and I know everyone will respect him.
Could you see yourself in his position one day?
As the Tall Blacks head coach?
Yeah.
Probably as much as you can, Harrison. I don't know about that. It's a pretty tough job. Like from when I've spoken to head coaches and assistant coaches, it's really demanding. I spoke to an assistant coach and he found out he was going to Philippines like a few days before. You kind of have to drop everything and commit like a lot of your time, you know, and it's a lot of thinking. So I don't know if I'm quite built for that, unfortunately.
Coming back to the game, how do you think the squad is set up for tonight?
Pretty good. Like they had a couple of shifts to the lineup. Sam Nigger and Max Darling are out with injury. They've brought in 18-year-old Carter Hopoi, that's his Tall Blacks debut, but also Shea Illy, who's a very experienced point guard, one of the best the country's ever seen. So, you know, it's a bit of a shift in dynamic. It makes their squad a little bit smaller against Chinese Taipei, but I don't think that'll be much of an issue. And kind of entering that veteran in Shea Illy is actually going to help them. But I think if you're in a Tall Black squad and you're a professional basketball player, you kind of have to just be adaptable to anything anyway. And Judd as well, very adaptable guy. You know, he makes decisions on the fly all the time. So I think this should be okay.
Yeah, so with tonight's game, are the tickets still available for anyone who still wants to go along?
Yes, tickets available on Ticketek. The game's at 7 p.m. And if you want to watch it, you can also watch it on TVNZ Plus or Duke.
Amazing. I might have to buy a ticket for myself.
Yeah, it's just around the corner, Wolfbrook Arena.
Indeed, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
That was such a good game. I can't wait to watch it.
Hey,
thank you very much, Maya, for being here.
You're welcome.
For
Yeah,
coming
so
on
much.
the show and really informing us to all things Tall Blacks game tonight.
Thanks for having me.
You know, your basketball knowledge skills are pretty up there, but I want to see how your fitness skills are. I guess we'll have to see on this clip here of On the Line, where me and Maya go head to head in some CrossFit. That was a fun episode, wasn't it?
Oh, gosh. Don't play it.
Let's see it.
Hello and welcome back. Episode number 4. It's do or die here today. It is everything to play for. Harrison and Maya are going to put both their physical strength and a bit of cardio on the line. It's new territory there in one way or the other. For Harrison, I don't know if cardio's up there for him, but he's going to have to pull something out of the bag here because Maya, last time I checked, scoreboard is 3-0. I cannot wait to see how these two go.
What a shot there from Harrison and Maya. Thank you again, Maya, our sports correspondent, for coming in today and telling us a little bit more about the game at Wolfbrook Arena tonight. Now, recently, when it comes to our artists here on Bassline, I've been seeing a lot of those pop up at the moment on Fortnite. If you've been watching the Gameline, you may have even seen that it's featuring Ice Spice, Juice WRLD's up there, Eminem, Snoop Dogg, the whole lot. Everyone is there, and Gameline is playing it right now.
So I'm having a little chuck at myself because it's actually crazy that Fortnite, this game, this battle royale has Ice Spice, Snoop Dogg, Eminem. What was that on? Juice WRLD.
I know, it's crazy.
All these other characters in it. It's like you'd never have expected it when it first came out, and here we are. Oh.
It's crazy
Speaking
because
of
it's
Fortnite.
like the Bassline lineup is on Fortnite at the moment. Like, how fitting is that? It's been great. It's quite funny. My favourite new thing that they've added to the game is Eminem. He's one of the characters that if you kill him, he gives you like a gun. It's like an Eminem gun.
Are you a bit of a gamer, Zoe?
Oh, sometimes. Sometimes I help out on the game. Like, no, I'm joking. I wish. But it's like a gun that raps. So as you're shooting it, like Eminem raps. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so it's like instead of like the bullet sound effects, it's like just him rapping.
Yeah, it's just like him singing one of his songs, and it's the best gun in the whole game, I think. It's great.
Hey, if you're tuned in on radio, check out the Gameline to see a bit of Fortnite gameplay right now, see how that's doing. And
Make sure to buy some tickets to the game later tonight.
oh, that's going to be great. Hey, coming up shortly, we're going to be doing the Bassline build-up, which is essentially we're going to get some Jenga blocks and other things, build a big tower so you can get it the highest. Whoever gets to the highest wins. We'll get a little tape measure sorted out. Yeah.
Right now on Bassline Dilemma by Nelly.
Channel 200, moving to the Gameline.
You're on the Gameline. Woo! And we're having a little battle at the moment. I just played Fortnite Reload, and our little challenge here, our little 1v1, is that we've got to use the weapon we first pick up. Last game I picked up a green. That was the only weapon I could use the whole game, anything green. Didn't find my sniper, which I was upset about.
That kind of ruined your gameplay a wee bit.
It did. I ended up with 4 kills. That's it.
It's
no
beatable.
win.
It's
It is
beatable.
very beatable, especially with 2 reboots, which you get in this.
Here we go,
match.
reload.
Yeah.
Stay in the fight. You have 2 automatic reboots. During the end game, reboots turn off, but your remaining reboots will stay.
Yes. I'm hoping you get a gold
Oh, I was going to go...
straight off the bat.
So first chest is everything.
Yeah. Massively. Yeah.
Oh, you drop way lower, don't you?
Oh, you do. It's a speedy wee game, isn't
I'm
it?
very nervous because if it's something hard to get, then I could. Oh, see, I could
legendary.
play the epic chest.
Do it.
I gotta do it.
You gotta do it. Something gold.
Okay,
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so
that's
I
fine.
can only use purple weapons.
Can't pick that up. Shotgun though, you needed that.
Oh, it's alright, it's alright.
It's
I've got
tough.
an Uzi.
You got an Uzi, you got plenty of bullets. What do we got?
I don't like being out here in the open, you know. Oh, you can't. None of them. Okay, so there's no...
This dude
Oh,
landing
what
on
is
you.
that? Is that a
Jellyfish
dude?
glider.
Oh my days, that scared me.
It's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Get him.
I can't run anymore.
Get him. Go. That's
Surely.
one.
Okay, we take it. We take
Clear.
it. Oh, there's another guy coming.
Yeah.
He is not ready.
Did it reload already? Man, that's fast. Oh my
He has been cooked.
laser.
Oh yes. So I'm halfway there, Sam. Are you feeling nervous already? Are you starting to shake a little bit?
I'll be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if you beat it. It's not hard to beat, especially in no builds where all the,
Look.
bots play.
So now he's throwing shots at a man.
Well,
like that.
I think it takes real skill to play builds, and it's just, it's an easy out to just jump in and.
I respect it. No, I respect it. No. Say what you want, bro. Say what you want.
No, you're doing well.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Haters are my biggest motivators, brother. I'm doing this for my boy. I've got a special spectator today watching. Shout out my boy Ollie.
Yeah.
He's going to give me the money to win this. So
You might
let's
want to
do it.
reload if you want to win it, brother.
You.
I got you, man.
You're actually a nice friend. That's what true friendship's about. Oh,
Nice. Locked in.
easy.
There's 3.
it's too
Count 'em.
easy. It's really, really, really easy. Oh no.
What's the play here? You're getting shot from behind you.
From where?
Behind you.
Oh, this way?
Yeah, that's
Right.
it.
Oh, he's over here. Oh, it's the Donny that's just spawned in.
Oh,
The silly
I think you're about
goose.
to match it. Oh, definitely about to match it. Yep. Count 'em.
Right, okay, I'm about to beat you, Sam.
Darling snail.
Oh no, what happens when I win this whole game? I don't know, jump on stream to figure it out.
Yes.
Crazy.
Might have to run it back. Can we run it back? Can we rematch if you win it? Oh, let's rematch
Double
anyway.
or nothing?
Okay.
Oh, we haven't even told them the wager.
Ooh.
It's a bad one.
It is a bad one.
I do not want to be losing that. And I might be winning already. Go on, you tell them.
Oh, damn, you're going to win. I see this.
Here it is.
We have to
I
post. We have to post an embarrassing young photo of ourselves on the Baseline 96.1 Instagram.
Have
So
you
this
got
double,
yours?
I do have mine. I've
got
locked
mine
and
too.
loaded. Yeah. So
got mine too.
I'm really keen on this double or nothing. So what does that mean? Maybe
2 photos?
one photo and one person buys the other one a coffee.
Oh, a coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee photo combo.
Coffee photo combo.
Oh, I'm wiping players out. They're
No, you
not coming
are.
back to the game anymore. I need another gun though, because famously an SMG is not the best from range.
No. Rifles are quite hard to come by.
It was a good play because I've got the
You've got a good gun. Let's say that. But it's hard to find your backups, like your shotgun. And
Yeah, like if I could get myself an AR right here, I would feel confident taking this game.
You just ran past a chest.
Did I?
Yeah. At the foot of the bed.
I have. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
I'm finding a lot of blues. I said to you I wanted blue.
You did want blue, yeah.
Looks like here I am. Paying for my consequences of... Silly boy.
You can't be staring at the wall.
No, you got to be locked and loaded
In
when
a
you know
game
man
like
like
this.
me's in this. Wow.
Tune in Baseline 961 on Twitch.
Baseline 96.1, bringing you the double shot with Harry and Zoe, live from Channel 200.
You're on the double shot with Harrison and Zoe, and coming up later we've got a live interview with Christchurch Mayor Phil Major on the news on the menu, so definitely keep an eye out for that. They're going to be talking about big infrastructure projects and their effects on the city. Testing our own engineering skills right now, if you couldn't tell by these blocks here, we're going to be playing a game of the baseline build-up. So what we're going to be doing is building the tower to see whose tower is going to be the highest and structurally sound, because if we can tip it over by not using our hands for the other person, we lose.
Yeah.
Just like that. That's pretty much the game.
Simple as that.
I think we get straight into it. There's no time limit. We're just going to build until we're out of blocks pretty much. Let's do it.
I think my strategy is I'm going to go for like super structurally sound and then just try and knock yours over.
Why?
Because I want to knock, because that's how I win. What?
But like, I
What do you
win.
mean why?
But I win if my tower is higher than yours.
Yeah.
Not if it falls over. I think. Wait. Yeah.
I've got a little idea up my sleeve. I'm not going to spoil it just yet.
Don't cheat though. That's not
It's
allowed.
not cheating, it's in the rules.
What's in the rules?
What I'm going to do
Oh,
is...
I should put one in here, just for stability reasons. I'm
Is
putting one.
this a good idea?
So
No.
what I'm going for pretty much is I'm going for a tall, skinny tower. Harrison's making a more, actually it looks quite similar to mine at the moment. He's doing
looks very similar.
a very similar design idea of just building the long blocks, putting the block on top, and then 2 long blocks, and then putting one on top.
You know,
if that helps
I
you
did
picture it at all.
actually help, I actually was there when they designed the Burj Khalifa, so I do have
Is that so?
a bit of experience of designing tall towers.
So you have an unfair advantage, is that what you're telling me pretty much?
No, it's a fair advantage.
No, I don't know about that. I was actually there for many other buildings as well.
Oh yeah, which one?
Yeah, I built a couple of teepees in the woods once.
Oh, yep. Didn't build the Sky Tower, did you?
Well,
I
no,
did.
but neither did you, did you?
Yeah, I did.
I
was
can't
there.
reach. My tower's
Put it
that
in my
high, I
hands.
can't even reach anymore. Definitely make sure that if you're listening on radio right now to tune into Freeview Channel 200, because then you can see these towers that are being built right now.
I think my tower's
They
about
look
to fall and nothing's even happened yet.
Ridiculous.
Oh, I got a
Harrison,
good
what
idea.
did you do? No, do you know what I'm going to do now?
No, that's what I wanted.
No, this one's mine. I'm going to put the on the line trophy up on there.
Oh, I've lost.
So
right.
fully, I think my tower is a little bit higher than yours. Actually, let me step back.
Hey, if you're listening
Definitely
on radio
higher.
right now, check out the TV to see these towers we built. They're looking nice. Channel 200, Freeview.
Hey, do you know what? I even think my tower's higher without my trophy on it. It's still higher than your little hat maneuver thing
Oh,
you
well,
did
how
there.
can... Oh, your tower... Alright, how's your tower hand out against, like, the earthquake test?
Oh my!
You lost your...
Nothing. What happened there? I didn't see anything fall. Mine's still taller than yours.
I've just been shaking the table. Zoe's tower's collapsed a little bit.
So
Mine's
wait,
still-
tell me something. I'm
terrible
not allowed to
condition.
use my hands, right? To try and kick
Oh,
over
where are you
your
going with
tower.
this?
Oh, what if I just kind of?
No? No? What if I just...
Did that hit you on the head?
Yeah.
Pretty much, we're all out of towers.
Hey, mine's still the tallest. I reckon I win that.
I don't know about that. If that's not how it works.
Hey.
Coming up now, we've got a clip of my favourite show because I'm actually on it. We've got coming up The Roadie. It's going to be a really exciting show with lots of fun activities that we're going to be doing throughout the episode. Right now, what we're going to be doing is see a little bit more about the New Zealand side. We're going to be going on a road trip, and as well, make sure to check out the New Zealand Broadcasting School YouTube channel to check out full episodes because that's where you can find all things Bassline. Right now, a clip of The Roadie.
Let's see it.
So I've just rocked up at the Ford Chasm, and I know it's here somewhere.
I'm on this walk all by myself, but only strong, independent women out here.
Mate, I don't know if this is right. What's it meant to look like?
Hopefully Sam had just as much fun as me and found such an epic spot.
What the hell? Ah! Donnie, is this just a big prank on me? I genuinely don't know.
Did you catch the rugby game yesterday?
I did catch the rugby game on the weekend. It was a pretty interesting game because it was the All Blacks versus Italy and they actually played in Italy and the All Blacks won 29-11 and it was their final test match of the year.
The All Blacks have done pretty well with their test matches this year.
Yeah, so they won 10 and lost 4. So it's not a bad quota, but I think there was a bit of frustration when it came to the game because there was a lot of, it was just a hard fought game and there was a bit of, they thought they were going to win it a little bit higher, I feel.
I have seen in the past there be scores where New Zealand, the All Blacks, would just absolutely smash Italy, massive point difference. But this year it was kind of like only by a small marginal amount, which I can understand why they're frustrated if they wanted to win by that huge amount again. But at the end of the day, if I was in the All Blacks, we still won.
Yeah, a win is a
Take the
win,
wins.
hey?
Yeah,
Is that what we say?
exactly.
A win is a win. But pretty much what One News called it an exercise in frustration the whole game. So if you watched it, definitely text us on Bassline 96.1 on our Instagram and make sure that we actually know what happened there because we want to hear your opinion on the game. Because we watched it, but I think a lot of more people than just the two of us watched the game. So it would be interesting to hear a few more varying opinions on that game because Scott Razor, I think he did pretty well.
Yeah, and if you're wondering where our socials are, check us out on YouTube at New Zealand Broadcasting School. Check us out on Instagram, Bassline 96.1 or Bassline TV. Whichever one you fancy, we'll be active on both of them. Read your messages.
And thank you again for sports correspondent Maya for coming in earlier today and telling us all things basketball. It really helped give us a bit more of an insight at the game at Wolfbrook Arena later on tonight. And we're also going to be doing a basketball game later today in the second half of the double shot, where Harrison and I are going to put our skills to the test. So that will definitely be an interesting one. How's your skills?
Oh, my skills, they are very rusty, I'll tell you that much.
So definitely keep an eye out for that. Right now, it's BassLINE TV.
See you soon.
Kia ora and welcome back to BassLINE TV. Hope you all had a cracker weekend. I know I sure did. Sam?
Look, I probably had the best weekend of my entire life.
That's quite a large call. What did you get up to?
Let's just not discuss my weekend habits on national television. You know, this is kind of a family show we've got going on here.
Well, we'll move on, shall we? We have a great lineup coming for you this afternoon. Some cracker shows, some may say.
Yes, actually On The Line's up next. You feature on The Line. What can we expect to see this episode?
One word, CrossFit. I'm very embarrassed by the content that you're about to witness. I spent half the day with jelly legs on the couch, but Harrison does take his shirt off.
Whoa, that's hot. A bit like the sandy kind of beach scene we've got going on. I've got sand in places that sand has never been in my entire life.
That's quite gross. Let's get into On The Line.
Hello and welcome back to On The Line, episode number 4. It's do or die here today. It is everything to play for. We've come down to the CrossFit gym. Harrison and Maya are going to put both their physical strength and a bit of cardio on the line. It's new territory there in one way or the other for Harrison. I don't know if cardio's up there for him, but he's going to have to pull something out of the bag here because Maya, last time I checked, scoreboard is 3-0. I cannot wait to see how these two go.
That's not stupid.
You won't be coming, get me, cause I'm right here and I ain't wanna back down. The main attraction and I'm about that action front and center, never in the background. What you looking at is greatness, not temporary, nothing makeshift. Gang recognize gang, always choose real, always choose a base.
I'm feeling pretty nervous. I felt pretty confident the last 3 episodes, but today not as confident. But I'm going to give it a good red hot go.
I'm feeling pretty confident because I know I'm more physically capable than Maya, unless it's tennis, which I'm not then. But yeah, should be easy.
Now that he said that, I feel fired up.
Right, what it is, 13-minute AMRAP, or as many reps as possible in the 13 minutes. Okay, so what you'll do, you'll have 1 minute where you'll be on the bike, as many calories on the bike as you can. Okay, then 1 minute of maximum kettlebell lifts, we'll go through each one, burpees over the bar, calorie row, wall balls, box jumps. Then because I'm generous, I'll give you a minute's rest. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Judges ready? Last rites, may God have mercy on your soul. Here we go. 1, 2, let's go. Count, guys. Too slow. Pick it up, pick it up.
I'm gonna puke.
comes. This is testing your lactate threshold, and we're right on the edge there with Harrison, so that's good. Heart rate under control. Okay, slow it down because the workers are coming up. Just coming out right. This is where you can make your money. Yeah.
Here.
High on the chest. 10 seconds, come on. 3 more reps. Cycle it. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, let's get some scores. So, all right, we talked about a bit of belief, eh? Yeah. You got to have a bit of belief in yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were worried you weren't going to do very well. Wow, this is very, very close. You want to know how you went, Harrison? Yeah. All right. 167. 3 reps less than me, but that's okay. 167, very good. Maya, 161. So 6 reps, very good. So that is outstanding. Great work. Yeah? Let's find out. Sorry? Yeah, like it's all about this is a challenge, okay? It's the same as things in life. If you don't get challenged in life, you don't grow.
Why are you guys so sad? I'm trying to do an outro.
Do you want to do the whole thing twice?
Anyway, that was On The Line, episode 4, CrossFit edition. Really glad it's not me looking at that, but yes, he can dig a little bit of cardio out of somewhere. Proud of you, mate. I have to stay tuned for next time to see if he can go get another point back. Oh, hey mate. We're not actually open for another 15 minutes, but I can give you a little taster of the specials today if you want. But for a full meal, you're gonna have to wait until we're open. You want to know one of the specials? Well, we have the Christchurch Mayor coming in later to talk about the recent stadium being built in Christchurch. We'll be finding about how the process is going and other things happening in Otatahi. Now, this is only one of the specials today, so you'll have to come back later to see what other news we have on the menu.
Wow, Maya, that CrossFit looked super hard.
Was it what? I was completely exhausted by the end. I saw the 13 minutes on the whiteboard and I thought, yeah, this should be okay.
Yeah.
It was not okay.
It's kind of made me a little bit hungry. Should we get some food? Bread? I don't want bread.
I don't want bread either.
You know what I do want though? Some fish.
Ooh, and you know what goes good with fish?
Chips. Luckily this week on Rhythm and Kai, Albie sits down at Fish and Chicken and does enjoy some fish and chips. Lock in.
I wonder how far along this boulevard people walk up in togs from the beach. I'd say all the way.
Yeah.
I think they would.
I don't know. I think all the sand and the chafing would get to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
True.
just-
It depends on...
Kia ora whanau, Albie here, One Fish, One Scoop. You are back with another episode of Rhythm and Kai, and I am with Ash, Marley, Grace, Cullum, and they make Somebody Do Something, amazing band. Thank you for joining me today. We're in New Brighton, we're about to have a feed of fish and chips, but I guess before all the food comes, I just want to get to know you guys. First of all, somebody do something. To me, there's two ways about it, like you challenge you like, somebody do something. What are you gonna do? Or like there's shit that needs to be done. There's like somebody please just do something. Where does the name come from?
We did struggle to name the band for a long time. It was one of those. We were playing together for quite a long time before we decided on the name. And that was a suggestion from like a really long time ago. And we laughed about it at the time. Like we were like, nah, it's not that.
Nice. And so how did you all get together?
I met Marley at the Christchurch fire spinning night.
Yeah, it's
we
true.
were strangers.
We were. So I was playing music with a guy named Marius, another guy named Phil. And Marius was a huge fan of the violin. And so when I met Grace, we were chatting.
Sat down next to each other.
Yeah, and I was like, what do you get up to? Blah, blah, blah. And she was like, oh, I play violin. And I was like, you play violin?
And I was like, oh, you sing?
We roped in Callum, Ash.
I joined later on.
Yeah, but you've still been in the band for like 3 years, right?
Oh yeah, I'm an old man now.
Old man, where did they
In
find the
band
old
terms.
man? Oh, in band terms, okay. What best describes you guys? Like you said, gypsy funk band, but what?
That's not.
No. How do you guys best describe it?
I personally refer to it as art pop, because I think like it's very funky, it's eclectic.
I'm gonna, so our food doesn't get cold, we're gonna roll it through here, and in true Kiwi classic tradition, we're gonna just open it up. So,
Do we have ketchup though? Oh shit.
Oh no.
what is tomato sauce or ketchup?
I mean tomato sauce.
Which one is your fish? I feel
I
like
reckon
you
that's the
need to
fish.
definitely have your
I think
fish.
that's the fish.
That is your fish.
That is like a fish.
This is your fish. Okay.
Ash, off camera, you said you don't judge a fish and chip shop by their fish and chips, but more so by their cheeseburger. Yeah, where does that come from?
I'm a cheeseburger guy. Oh, to be honest, it came from Trailer Park Boys. They have a whole sketch throughout a couple of seasons with the Dirty Burger caravan.
Drums, Ash, vocalist, violin, guitar. How do you bring all your different characters, all your different strengths together to make a song, your music, your sound? What's that process like?
It's not easy.
Sometimes people step up and have like stronger opinions, and so that like might, lead us in a direction. But there's a lot of input. It's a lot of input.
And do you guys gig a lot? Are you guys performing a lot?
We try to gig as much as we can, but
We want to be offering something new and exciting each time we play. You know, like not always the same old make-believes.
But we've been trying to weave in some of the like slower, more emotional tracks into live performance, which I would say is probably one of the biggest challenges, especially as like a dancey group.
Where are we in the process? Are we writing? Like you got practice now? Is that practicing new material, writing new?
We've just recorded an
4
EP.
new tracks.
We just recorded a new EP.
Fantastic. You know, is something in the, that you
Are we allowed
can
to say the name?
give us a wee peek into it?
So the name of the EP is Different Animal, and that is one of the tracks. Surprise. But
Surprise.
I think the themes, there's so many themes. Within 4 songs, there's a lot of themes. But definitely like very family-based stuff, like, growing up and like dealing with the process of growing up, which is a confronting thing.
Fantastic. And will that lead in? Is there anything coming up in terms of live?
Yes. Gigs. November 23rd, we have Radfest, which is a festival put on by Audiogenic Studio, which is where we recorded this EP.
I like the idea
location.
of going for a swim and like walking up in my togs, which I think is reasonable. Like it's not that far from the beach.
No, but I think we need to talk about the vibe. I really love the aesthetic. I really love how it reminds me of like an old school American diner. It makes me feel at home, okay?
I sort of try and wrap everything up with quick fire. It's hard with 4 people, but
I agree.
you could have 4 different answers. Okay.
Okay.
So, best advice you were ever given?
I just looked at Callum.
Help! You can nominate somebody.
Callum.
Always give your best advice.
Always give your best. Something you want to achieve in the next 2 years?
I'd love to play the States. Could like take my chosen family back to hang out with my blood family. That would be exceptional.
Look, I appreciate your time, your openness, your journey. I can really see you guys are such deep thinkers. Go deep into your music and your art and the passion. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
I bet you say that to all the bands.
It's been different, right? But it's been genuine, like.
Is peeling. I got a sinking feeling that sweeps me out like a flood. I can't believe it. I'm reaching a new kind of ceiling. I thought I'd done enough.
My name is Lachlan Rennie and I'm a multimedia journalist here at News Talk ZB. I write for the bulletins and I also write sometimes for the Herald if I'm lucky, and just covering kind of a lot of types of media, a lot of different stories for the hourly bulletins, and it's really fun. One of the main reasons I went to B school was because I'm a practical learner, because I struggle to focus doing lectures and stuff. So I think for me the practical learning was huge in my development. And the opportunities also I got given as a B school student for doing work outside of B school was huge. And it was, a lot of just those core skills and learning to work in kind of a professional environment as well. I don't know, it's just so cool being able to actually put into practice that stuff you learned every day, and still don't really believe it at the moment.
If I wasn't hungry before, I sure am now. How good did that fish and chippies look?
It looked divine, did it not?
Indeed it did. And somebody do something? I've become quite a fan.
They certainly did do something, and that something was good. What's your favourite song of theirs?
Look, it's a little underground. Shark
Like us.
Attack.
Shark Attack. Bold choice for a beach thing.
We don't need to bring it up like that.
Luckily, the entertainment doesn't stop there. Thanks to Roadie NZ, I got to see some pretty special places, and this episode is no exception.
So tell me, what can we expect?
I'd hate to spoil it for you, Maya.
To me, it sounds like you just don't know, Sam.
Fine, I'll give you a few teasers. We've got pancakes, the beach, and some kind older gentlemen.
Sounds like bloody good TV to me. Let's get into it.
Such exciting stuff happening today, guys. Really looking forward to it. The Roadie app is taking us all across the west side of the South Island.
Very exciting. So just stay tuned. We've got some fun stuff. We're just about to arrive at our first destination, so we'll check in very shortly.
So we just had a beautiful drive through the west coast. Sam's been napping most of the time, so he doesn't actually quite know where I've brought him, but it's a really epic spot and we can't wait to show you. Are you excited, Sam?
I am excited. I'm curious because it doesn't look like there's a lot going on. So
pretty cool,
maybe it's
though.
hidden. I don't know.
It's pretty mean.
We shall see.
So we've made it to Pancake Rocks and it looks pretty amazing, I must say.
They do look very flat. They are very pancake-esque. So
Hence
you've done
the
well.
name.
Yeah, hence the
Yeah.
name. Exactly.
No, it looks really cool, I must say. And it's just one of nature's formations.
How does it happen? Who chiseled it?
It explains it there, but pretty good. Vote Team Zoe for the Bassline Roadie.
Vote Sam 2024.
We're off to Black Bull Town.
Yes, so there's a couple walks we want to do in Black Bull. We'll try and do at least one of them, and then we're going to the Black Bull Hilton to meet some of the locals, so we'll see how that goes.
That'll be really fun, I think.
Small town New Zealand, you can't get much better. We have just rocked up at our walking spots. We're at the Ford Creek Chasm, and then Zoe's going to go off and do...
A historical walk.
Yes, the memorial walk.
So have fun. This is us going on two separate ones, so that'll be good.
Until we meet again.
Yes, yes.
So I've just rocked up at the Ford Chasm, and I know it's here somewhere, but I don't exactly know how to find it. So luckily, my friends at Roadie have a video already made for me, so I can find out exactly how to get there.
Kia ora, welcome to the Ford Creek Chasm. A gem hard to find yet easy to access. So here's
Oh, it looks moist.
Enjoy, be safe. Kia ora.
Roadie providing the beats as well.
I am on this walk all by myself, but only strong independent women out here. This is the start of the lovely track I'm going down. Gonna have so much more fun than Sam. No, I'm kidding. Hopefully he has just as much fun.
Mate, I don't know if this is right. What's it meant to look like?
I don't know. I'll be honest, when you were watching the video, I was just filming you.
Yes.
So I had to see.
And I was kind of not paying attention. Which has probably bitten me in the arse a wee bit.
So I've made it to this lovely bridge, and there's like a really cute water feature. I'm sure there's historical meaning behind it.
What the hell? Ah! I didn't see them scaling a tree in the video, so I don't think this is right.
I think we're about to make it. Whoa, that's insane. Hopefully Sam had just as much fun as me and found such an epic spot.
Have you got insider knowledge, Donnie? Is this just a big prank on me?
I genuinely don't know.
Actually, Rhodey wouldn't stitch me up like that. I'm just dumb, obviously.
How was your walk?
It was a shocker.
Was it?
It was a real shocker.
How come?
It was a fail.
Why? Did you not get the whole way?
We made it as far as this bank and we were holding onto a really skinny rope, and then there was a tree going across this creek, which was about a 20-metre drop. And me and Donnie were
20-metre drop?
Yeah, me and
Are
Donnie...
you exaggerating a little bit?
Yeah, maybe 10 metres. And me and Donnie were just not going to do that. How was your walk?
My walk was actually great. It was quite a bit of a mish, to be honest, because it was like really steep and it was like serpentines going up a hill.
Yep.
But it was fun. And then I got up to the top and we saw all of Blackpool town right above us.
Wow.
And that was really exciting.
Australia one day and I coincidentally ran into a man twice, about 5 years apart. Something to do with a bird. He came and said, oh yeah, I remember you. Anyway, just man.
How about those locals, hey?
You
I reckon they always bring the best stories.
Yeah, you can't go past their wisdom, eh?
True
They're just
that.
full of it. They know you. I mean, I knew nothing about this place, and now
I feel like I know a lot more.
I'm enriched. I've had a whole backlog history.
Blackpool, hey?
The place to be. And that's a wrap on today's episode.
Thanks so much for experiencing these fun things with us. Be sure to vote who you thought had the most epic experiences with Rhodey and Zeb tomorrow. Was it Team Sam or Team Zoe? Let us know on our Instagrams and we'll catch you tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow, wasn't that exciting? And make sure you keep voting Team Sam for the roadie, because I can't let Zoe get another dub over me.
I say vote Zoe. Well, we've had the roadie, we've had On the Line, and we have had Rhythm and Kai. Now that is some sensational TV programming, Sam.
Isn't it just? But make sure you're tuning in on air on BassLine 96.1 to hear all our beautiful voices 24/7. Isn't it great?
It is great. There's some R&B music in there, and you can also listen on iHeartRadio or Rover, and even better, we're on socials too, BassLine 96.1 on both Instagram and TikTok. You can't escape us.
Make sure you check it out. What? Look at the time, Maya. What does that say?
I think it says it's time for News on the Menu.
My mate's got quite a story to tell. I want to share it, but I don't know how. Well, I guess I could publish an article about it. I could have her as a guest on my very own radio show. I could even make a whole documentary about her story. Just like you guys did for this ad. New Zealand Broadcasting School, home of the future storytellers.
ora, welcome in.
Hey, grab a seat. We've got some great specials on the menu for you today.
We do indeed.
I'm Tobias.
And I'm Briellen.
And we'll be your hosts on this Monday afternoon.
To catch you up on news around the motu, 40 whales were stranded on Ruakaka Beach in Northland yesterday late afternoon. Most of the whales refloated throughout the night, but 3 adults and 1 calf died. The Department of Conservation, police and local iwi were called to the site of the stranding.
And a stolen cockatoo has made its way back to Staglands Wildlife Reserve after being sold an hour away in Porirua. A man purchased the bird online for $1,500, only for him to notice that he had just bought the same bird deemed missing from the reserve. He took the cockatoo into the local police station and she has since returned home safely to her home.
And the Black Foils have come from behind to take the win in the SailGP season opener. New Zealand finished first overall and will meet teams from Great Britain and the United States in the finals. Captain Peter Burling is happy with how the new team did during the race.
I tell you what though, I get real invested into it, eh? I love it. I love a good SailGP race.
I'm not gonna lie, I could kind of expect that from you, but I'm more of the ball ground type of person with the hand-eye coordination, which softball is my forte.
Oh, wicked. Softball is always pretty good fun to watch, but don't think you can beat a good day out at the cricket.
Kobe's down at the cricket grounds now, isn't he?
Yeah, no, he is actually. He's actually at the Black Caps training having a look at their final preparations before their big first test against England. We've actually got him on the line now. Hey, kia ora Kobe. I'm real jealous, mate. Looks like a stunning day out there. What have you been up to at Hagley Oval?
Yeah, mate, just down here at Hagley Oval, just watching the Black Caps do a bit of training with some of our young school kids and had a bit of a stand-up with Coach Gary Stead and then Rachin Ravindra as well, fresh off his new IPL contract.
Awesome, and hey, why is this series actually so important?
Yeah, so this series is really important because the Black Caps have just come off the back of a 3-0 series win in India, the first time that that's ever happened, so they'll be looking to keep the ball rolling. To add to that, England captain for this test series, Ben Stokes, he's originally from Christchurch and so he'll still have family here coming to watch. Ben only left Christchurch to go to England at the age of 12 because his dad was becoming a rugby league coach over there.
And besides this test here, there is another big talking point among New Zealand cricket fans at the moment.
Yeah, so like I've alluded to, the IPL had its first night of auctions last night where 2 of the lads in the test side today got picked up. So Devon Conway got picked up for $1.26 million to return to the Chennai Super Kings, and Rachin Ravindra got picked up at $811,000 also to go to the Super Kings. Not in the test side is Trent Bolt, and he got picked up for a whopping $2.53 million. And so that's definitely going to be a boost for those guys. But looking towards tomorrow and tonight, there is more auction to happen where Daryl Mitchell will hopefully get picked up too.
Hey, yeah, thank you, Kobe. Have an awesome time, mate, and it's always great to see Kiwis doing so good in their sports, eh?
Yeah, Oma was telling me about Stella Crossan a couple days ago. She's a kayaker who's excelling nationally and internationally.
He actually went down to take a look. Let's have a look, eh?
Kia ora, ko Stella tuku ingoa. I'm 16 and I do sprint kayaking.
And it's something the schoolgirl from Ōtautahi does very well. Stella started competing internationally this year and got instant success, coming away with 6 medals from the Asia Pacific Cup in Canberra.
So leading up to a big comp, I train like 10 to 12 times a week, paddle every day, and then also gym 3 times a week and cross train a bit with either swimming, running or surf lifesaving, and then have Sunday as my rest day.
Her achievements came to the attention of Sport Canterbury and led to her winning the Girl Boss Sports Award. But Stella also wants to do well in other parts of her life.
I strive really hard to achieve in multiple areas in my life, as well as academically and culturally. So school's really big for me, as well as my kapa haka and my Māori endeavours, as well as leadership through my school. And then also in the future I would like to go and study at UC and do a sport coaching degree and maybe move into PE teaching or recreation, yeah.
A role model is Olympic star Dame Lisa Carrington, who Stella has raced with as part of a K4 crew at the Women's National event. Māori culture is central for Carrington, something she shares with Stella.
Yeah, I would love to see more rangatahi Māori get into kayaking, get into sports in general, and really, like I said, take those opportunities, give it their all, because you really can achieve if you put your mind to it. So I think having those role models like Lisa Carrington and other Māori sportswomen really allow young girls to look at them and be like, well, if they can do it, I can do it too.
When she's competing overseas in hot and tough conditions, family support and her culture is what drives her to succeed.
Yeah, my Māori culture is really important to me, and it is a massive part of who I am and who I will be. I strive to incorporate Te Ao Māori into everything I do, whether it is continuing on my real journey or connecting with other rangatahi Māori through kapahaka and sports. And my big family values are whanaungatanga and ngā turi, so really focusing on being proud of myself and being proud of what I've done.
There's no time for this young wahine to rest. Her goals next season are to compete in the Asia Pacific Championships in Japan and the World Juniors in Portugal. Oma arikātara, news on the menu.
Thanks, Omar. Great to see someone from Christchurch putting in the hard yakka.
Now, I'll tell you what I heard is that Christchurch actually has been really getting into the Christmas spirit.
Yeah, I saw Joe went down to the Christmas parade to see if cheer is still there like other years.
Let's have a look.
A month out from Christmas and Santa's arrived early for the people of Ōtautahi. The Christchurch Christmas Show Parade was a clear hit among young and old. Santa was the star of the show, but not everyone's favourite.
I like the Christmas one. I like the wolf one to good the earrings. I think she means like the three little pigs.
Oh. Mickey Mouse.
I saw my friend Pearl in the teacup one.
Harry Potter and Snoopy.
Santa Claus, Harry Potter and Disney princesses are just some of who have shown up today. Organisers say the number of people turning out for this year's Christchurch Christmas Show Parade was on par with last year, with around 30,000 lining the agricultural park. The event wasn't without controversy. Health and safety concerns raised the question if Santa and the other characters on the floats should wear seat belts.
They weren't on all the floats and only in the ones that needed it, but yeah, we had to do that. We have to make changes these days with health and safety and work safe the way they are.
Crowd and traffic control also went smoothly.
Parking people were really good because we've got autism, they actually catered to us and there's no stresses for us.
The parade has been running in Christchurch since the 1940s. After the earthquake, it went along Riccarton Road, and last year it moved to Canterbury Agricultural Park.
I've been going to these events since I was 8 years old, in the 60s where it was in town. It was called hay rights at the time.
Organisers are already looking forward to next year.
There's lots of notes, but this year is a step up from last year, and next year will be a step up again from this year. So come along, November 23rd, the date's already been set.
And the reviews for this parade? Pretty good.
It was amazing. That was the best time I've ever had.
Merry Christmas. Joe Shaw, news on the menu.
Already time for Christmas music, eh? You don't think you can beat a good bit of Christmas spirit?
I cannot relate. I have heard Christmas songs ringing in my ears the last 2 years, but we're off on our half now, so don't go anywhere.
We'll play you some ads to keep you entertained.
And remind you of our specials so you're ready to order when we're back.
Journalism is facing challenging times at the moment, but it's changing rather than disappearing. So what you need to think about is there is always going to be a demand for content, either video, audio or written content. So it's going to be delivered in a different form. We want to be up with the modern trends here at Broadcasting School, but there's always going to be a need for it, and there will always be work for people who can produce good content.
Hi, I'm a broadcasting student, but to keep it quick, let's abbreviate it.
I mean, there's some really talented BS here.
Honestly, you won't find better BS anywhere else.
I love being a BS journalist.
New Zealand Broadcasting School, NZ's finest BS.
welcome back to News on the Menu.
Tell you what, that sure didn't feel like a half, but please let us know if you need to top up on your drink.
Now we have some pretty interesting topics to cover this Savo.
Like how the progress is going with Te Kaha and other updates around Christchurch.
And luckily we have a major guest in town who knows a thing or two about it.
Yep, please welcome the Christchurch Mayor, Phil Major.
Hey.
Boss, how are you?
Hey,
Yeah,
thank
good,
you for
thank
coming
you.
in.
You're welcome.
It's a pleasure to have you. Hey, so I just want to start by asking you a little bit about what you know about the businesses that are around Litchfield Street and who are currently struggling with the roadworks that are around them.
One of the things way back is to be honest, I wasn't really a fan of doing all of Litchfield Street. It was something that we could sort of hold back and not spend the money. But then we had to put the water main down there. We had to put, I think, the stormwater down there. So the road was half ruined, so we might as well finish it off and do it. I feel very sorry for the businesses down there, but it's I shouldn't say short term, it won't be short term for them, but short term pain for long term gain. So it is going to be absolutely fantastic when it's finished.
Awesome, but since you've addressed short-term pain for long-term gain, why isn't the council involving any financial relief?
We don't, no other councils do. If you open that up, and I still feel sorry for the people down there, if you open that up you'd have every business that thinks that they're disadvantaged by something would be on your doorstep and you never get through it all.
Yeah, definitely. I know for the both of us, we are super excited for Te Kaha to come up. What are you personally most looking forward to?
The opening, for one. That's in April 2026. They've just gone well past the halfway stage of laying putting all the steel up. So every time you go past, you'll see another roof truss up. So it's looking real good. And some of the roofing ironers or roofing stuff is going on there, and the wall around the outside, which has got a lot of design on it.
Yeah, it's looking beautiful. But just to move on quickly, the council have today enforced new parking fees around Hagley Park and those areas. Why was there a change to change this from free parking to what it is now?
In Hagley Park? In Hagley Park. What we were finding is that there were a lot of people going in Hagley Park, and they could park their cars there all day for free, and then they'd either walk or scooter to work, and it wasn't fair on the people who are actually going to the park. So we're just trying to make it fair. It's less than $1 an hour. It's not the end of the world. We have had a bit of an issue with, say, the yacht club people who are there a lot, and the golf club people who are there a lot for their members who go to the park as a member of both those clubs. So it's working through it.
Yeah, and I know finally, Phil, you've told media that you will not be announcing that you might be running for mayor again until next year, before Christmas actually, but it's getting close to Christmas, so how about a wee present?
No, I've got a shed load of stuff to do at the moment. You should see my calendar, it's just overflowing with things. Lots of things to do. We've got a thing called Plan Change 14 that's coming out that we're working on for next week. We've got to start doing things for our annual plan for next year. Just so much to do. There is not a day in my calendar that I've got. So I'll go away, have a nice rest over Christmas with the grandkids, and come back fully refreshed, and I'll let you know.
Awesome. We'll look forward to that then, Phil. Thank you so much for coming in. It's been great to have you on the show.
Joe was actually down at Te Kaha a couple of weeks ago talking to the local businesses.
Let's see what he found out.
Christchurch's new stadium Te Kaha's coming along on schedule. What's going on at the same time, however, are ongoing roadworks, essential to the stadium and timed with its opening.
I think the businesses are realistic that these works are really painful. We're trying to get them done as quickly as possible. That's why there is so much activity down there.
The Christchurch City Council are promising they are doing enough for local businesses affected by the works. Council Head of Transport and Waste Management Lynette Ellis says there's consenting process for some temporary parking for businesses to offer their patrons or delivery drivers during the works. But for former Barber Land owner Will Whiteman, this hasn't helped him in saving his business.
It was purely the downturn in business because of all of this. Up until this started, things were sweet.
He says conversations with the council didn't really help him and haven't helped any businesses on the street either.
They tell you what you want to hear. All of the concerns and the issues that we've raised with them it's sort of been met on deaf ears a wee bit.
There's no auto cue.
There's no auto cue.
The bloke who's got the pot sticker dumpling bar at the end of the street, he's really struggling.
Work around the stadium is expected to continue until its opening in 2026, but businesses here on this street are clearly feeling the impact. Local residents of Ada's Institute of Canterbury's student accommodation have also been affected by the works.
Us living here, we have to get used to it, but also it's kind of just a lot of sleep lost, I guess.
Despite good progress on the actual stadium, it seems the roadworks may be a lingering headache for some time yet. Joe Shaw, News on the Menu.
Thank you, Joe. I really hope that these businesses can bounce back.
Well, the Arts Centre has also been undergoing some changes. Kieran was telling me about it, how they're making it more accessible.
Oh, awesome. No, that actually sounds really interesting. Hey, should we take a look?
Home to 23 heritage buildings, the Christchurch Arts Centre makes for one of Aotearoa's largest collections. With shops, restaurants and art spaces, Te Matatiki Tui Ora holds history in the palm of its hands.
The UC Tees Museum holds a variety of antiques, aging back to 9,000 years old. But it's not just the antiques that make this museum special.
The museum is proud to incorporate disabled access points using wheelchair lifts. Accessibility specialist Amy Boswell-Hoare is leading this important project.
I am a member of a disabled family. My dad is blind, my mum is hard of hearing and has a medical condition that makes her mobility a bit difficult. And then my late sister was a wheelchair user. I myself am an autistic. We kind of cover a lot of the disability spectrum. Museum accessibility is so important because museums are these places where you can go and have fun, you can go and learn, you can just go and have the experience of looking at art or artefacts. And I think they're quite important in normalising accessibility because it is something that people always do.
Despite heritage buildings' pre-existence, accommodating for the disabled doesn't always have to break the bank.
And providing signage that is readable to everyone. So this could be upping your size of your text, could be improving what font you're using. So serif fonts and sans serif fonts. The sans serif fonts are a lot more readable. There's also options about providing signage that is large print, so anything that's 22 and above.
The Tees Museum is just one of many places Amy plans to make accessible, believing that a love of history should have no limits. Kieran Morris, News on the Menu.
Yeah, that's really awesome. Thank you, Kieran.
I absolutely love going to the markets at the Arts Centre on the weekends. Do you, Tobias?
It's a great day out. I adore it. And there's a man that makes some really awesome cookies down there.
I can definitely vouch for that one. So today is the perfect day to head down. Otatahi's high today is 23 degrees with some light northeasterlies tonight and this afternoon.
And the UV is going to be really high today, so if you're anything like me, please make sure to wear sunblock. The sun is expected to set at 8:48 p.m. tonight though. How good?
Jeepers George, it's looking like good weather will be on this forecast for the week, but if I were you, I'd plan my beach day for Thursday. We're expecting a high of 27 degrees.
That wraps up our shift here with you today.
We'll be here again same time tomorrow with new specials.
There's a brand new episode of Upward Spiral next for you though, so please stick around. Ka kite anō.
So you're all good?
Well, it's Friday fun day.
I've just got this weird feeling, like I've done this before. This is gonna sound weird, but did I fire you?
Timothy! Teabag.
Hope this works. Who's there? Who's there? Hello? You scared me. I thought you were someone else.
You shouldn't be here.
I'm actually staying the night, so you don't have to worry about cleaning this room.
No.
Look, man, I've had a really rough day, so if you could just move on, I'd appreciate it.
I said no. You shouldn't be here.
This is my office. Hello, I'm Tim, and you are?
The cleaner.
What's your name? Oh, come on, man. Cleaners are supposed to help people.
No.
Okay then. Cleaners are supposed to help people. Can't talk to him. Can't hide from him. Can't. I'm ready. Of course.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Zoe. Happy birthday.
doing this to me?
You know why.
What the hell do I do? What do I do? It's not fair. It's not fair. Okay. I'm fine.
Tim?
Susie?
Slow down. It's like following Edmund Hillary.
Well, you're going to make a 1 hour walk a 3 hour walk if you keep going like this. So many stairs, oh my god. I feel it. Yeah, that's frosty, alright.
Yep, tastes like water. We have made it. The Devil's Punch Bowl.
We love
Bassline 96.1, bringing you the double shot with Harry and Zoe. Live from Channel 200.
Yes, so we just breakfast.
Sounds good to me.
You're back on the double shot with Harrison and Zoe. Welcome back to our show. Thank you, News on the Menu, for keeping us informed. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff this half an hour, so come along for the ride, because at the end we're going to be doing a little bit of a basketball challenge, which Harrison and I, all the sports that we have played, basketball isn't one of them, I'm pretty sure.
I played basketball actually a little bit when I was younger, but I can't say that I was the best.
So you're saying you have an unfair advantage already?
I did go the whole season without scoring a single goal.
Oh, maybe not then.
Yeah, hey, but Grammy nominations have come through and we have a little bit of a result here. Usher nominated for the Best R&B Album of the Year.
That doesn't surprise me. I mean, R&B album, that was a pretty good one. And the other fact that we know now is Nada has a whole 3 nominations for his album Timeless, his remix of Alter Ego, and Witchy, which is actually a collaboration with Childish Gambino.
It's crazy, yeah. Did you see SZA got nominated for her song Saturn as well?
Really? Whoa, that's a whole lot of nominations that came through on our Grammys. Kendrick and Beyonce are both up for Song of the Year.
Who do you reckon that's going to go to?
I don't know, I really
I can see it going to Beyonce.
I can also see it going to Kendrick though. Either way, I would be pretty happy, I think. I think they both have some amazing tunes out.
Hey, but send in your thoughts to us on Bassline 96.1 on our Instagram. We'd love to have a read through, see what everyone else is thinking. I'm thinking that's going to be Beyonce winning that one, to be honest.
I don't know. I think we should put a poll up and see what everyone thinks it's going to be.
Ooh, a poll could be good.
Yes.
What
to be fair, I think a couple of artists that have should be on that. I don't know, Doja. I feel like Doja.
You love Doja Cat.
I know. We say this. Who else should have been on that list?
Mac Miller.
Harrison.
Can't be on the list.
If Kendrick's up there, you'd think that Drake would be up there as well, but
I think it shows who won the beef then. If
I know, it fully
Kendrick
does.
is making the list,
It fully
but
does.
Drake isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
That's the thing. Who else could have been? Frank Ocean? Where's Frank Ocean?
It's a good point, yeah.
He should have been on the nominations for sure. I'm surprised that he isn't.
Yeah, Tyler the Creator, he also just released his new album, Chromacopia. I would have thought that would be on there, but maybe because it wasn't in time.
Yeah, I think it was too
Grammy
late for the
notification.
nominations. But he
Yeah.
definitely would have been up there otherwise.
Oh,
He definitely got snubbed because he
100%.
would be on there.
Anyway,
No doubt.
like I said before, text us at Bassline 96.1, your opinion on it all.
Right now we're going to be getting a little clip of All on Green. This clip is about the underwater hockey, which
How does that work?
Yeah, exactly. So hopefully the clip will tell us a little bit more on how that works. Let's give it a watch right now here on Bassline TV.
My sister went along and chose the sport that we were going to do. It was between canoe polo and underwater hockey. My best mate actually plays canoe polo. That's why we get along so well, niche sports. And she went along and Mum said, I'm sick of taking you to so many different practices. You can go play the same sport. I was like, all right, fair enough. So went along, Mum bought all my gear for it. So not a cheap endeavour, bit of an investment, if you will. I decided I didn't like it. I had a tantrum. Like, I was year 6, don't hold it against me. So I was like properly fists on the floor. I don't want to play this sport. I hate it. I hate it so much. I'm not going. Mum goes, tough. I've bought you gear. You're going. You can play for another year. That's all there is to it. Stormed off, went to hockey. Decided that I liked hockey. I was like, so yeah, that's sort of how it started. It was a love-hate relationship. You know, decided that I liked it. I think it helped that someone told me that I was good at my tournament. You know, when you hear praise, you're like, oh, maybe I do like this.
Back on the double shot. Now definitely make sure to text us on Bassline 96.1 who you think got snubbed in the Grammy nominations.
Okay, but right now we're going to head back to sports. We're going to do a little bit of a sport-themed trivia, sticking on the whole sports theme of this episode. Now, the trivia is about lesser-known sports, so none of the football, none of the rugby, none of the all tennis, all the ones that we commonly know in New Zealand. It's the least common one, so there's a good chance that we're not really going to know the answers to these.
Facts. And the prompts will be coming up on the screen here, so we'll be reading the questions and then we each get to answer, and whoever gets it right wins a point. Let's go into our first one. It is, what is the goal in death diving? A, to hold a pose as long as possible while diving. B, to dive the largest distance. C, to get the worst belly flop rash. Or D, to make the biggest splash. Was that meant to rhyme there? Did we mean to do that?
I think it's B.
I think it's, the death dive, A. I think it's A. I believe it's A.
I'm locking in B.
Okay, Harrison lock in B.
All right, let's see if B is B correct. Can we get it? Oh.
Is A correct? Yes!
Oh, good on
Win! Score! Right. Let's see our next question.
Where did, oh no, I don't know how to say that. Where did canal jumping. Where did canal jumping originate? Was it Venice, Norway, the Netherlands, or Germany?
I'm gonna go option C. Is C the Netherlands correct?
Oh, I didn't even get a pick.
Because I know the word. It's
right,
it's
okay.
Dutch, I believe.
Unfair advantage.
You're Dutch, Harrison.
Next question.
Which English sport made its New Zealand debut in 2023? A, Quidditch. B, cheese rolling. C, bog snorkeling. Or D, toe wrestling. What? Those are all so random.
I want to go with A, Quidditch. Is that correct?
I'm gonna go with B, cheese rolling.
Oh, what? I'm gonna single one. All right,
How am I killing this?
All right, we got
Let's do another one.
What is the Windsor Pumpkin Regatta? A, a pumpkin throwing contest. B, a marbles-inspired obstacle course for pumpkins. C, a pumpkin kayaking race. What? D, a pumpkin eating contest. I think, I want to say all of the above, but I'm going to go A, pumpkin throwing contest. Is that correct? Cool.
I'm going to go C, a pumpkin race.
Okay, cool. All right.
Did I get all of them right?
Yeah, you did. I got all of them wrong.
How did I do
Hey, good
Yeah,
job.
I think I should get into the lesser known sports. It seems that I'm quite good at it.
Fair enough. Soon we're going to be talking about Kendrick's new album that just dropped randomly on the weekend. That was crazy. But right now on radio, just the two of us, Will Smith, and on TV, Gameline. Let's check it out.
Channel 200, moving to the Gameline.
No, you're not. It's the Gameline, Aidan and Sam battling it out today, aren't we? It's the Game-a-thon, we've called it. Aidan is up 2. I'm on 1.
It's intense.
It is intense. We've been going game for game, challenge for challenge to see who is the best gamer out of both of us.
When you last joined us, we were playing Fortnite, and Sam, normally that's your game.
Normally. Not today, though.
Having a bit of a rough one, and I capitalised on that, didn't I? I actually got the first victory out of
and
the game.
And a massive winner there. You got 15 kills? Bro, who are you?
What can I say? You should have been there.
You've been training in your weekend.
Hey, got to get them reps in, you know?
No, you do.
Not going to get any better unless you keep trying.
Come join us, and you can chat in the chat there with the chat in the chat on twitch.tv/bassline961.
Because we're chatting.
We're chatting.
So what we're going to do now is we've got a race here on Forza Horizon 4.
5.
Forza Horizon 5. Wow.
I know. There's so many of them now.
There is. It's
They're just
crazy.
pumping these games out. They're like Fast and Furious movies. You can't get enough of them.
Except these aren't getting worse. Anyway. So we're going to be doing the exact same race in the exact same car. I'm going to start us off right now.
You may be wondering why we're wearing high vis.
Yeah.
So are we. Right, Aidan, let's go. Let's get this win, my boy.
I'm repping Team Yellow and Sam's repping Team Orange.
Jeez, there's some
fast did I miss it? No, I didn't.
No, I think you're all right. Oh, you're cutting it fine, though.
That's what I need to do, though. I need to try.
Is that an LFA in front of you?
Yeah, it is. Beautiful cars.
Do you know they use musicians to come up with the exhaust on those cars? The
tone.
V12s? Yeah, the tone. They're like
yeah.
2 undertones. I don't know how it works, but it sounds beautiful. It's arguably the best exhaust on any car ever made.
That car was completely underappreciated when it came out onto the scene.
It still is.
I'm so tired! I missed the checkpoint.
You're rewinding!
Oh, it looks like I am.
You cheating little so-and-so. Is that a Ford GT in front of you? McLaren in front of you? 720S?
720S.
Yeah, beautiful.
We're going to take him on the inside, I think.
Yeah, nice.
Okay.
Get that checkpoint, boy. Man, this game is gorgeous.
It's just stunning.
Yeah,
the views
cut
of
them off.
Mexico are just gorgeous, aren't they?
This was you on the way into work this morning, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, except my Toyota Vitz is a lot faster.
Oh, it's red, right?
It is racing red, so that adds 10 horsepower, really.
At least.
Oh, that's a terrible line to take, but that's okay, we can recover. So now that I'm in the lead, I feel like that's going to be the hard part, is getting past the other fellas, you know?
Yeah, I see you. And I'm going to be racing this race too.
You are.
So I'm keeping a very close eye on what the track's like and what your time is.
See, because
I'm going to try and beat it.
2-1 up, I felt like I needed to give you something.
Yeah, you're not giving me much. You're racing really good at the moment.
Thank you, Sam.
You're welcome. Make my job harder. 86% of the way through. You're crushing it, man.
What do we say? 3 rewinds? Do you get 3 rewinds?
Yeah, okay. Let's do that. I'm happy with that. Oh, you've smashed it.
Right,
Sub 2
okay.
minutes.
Is that, what was 130?
138, it looked like.
139?
Will it tell us? Should do.
138.
0.431.
Jot that down, please, Producer Matthew. Thank you very much. It's a tough score to beat.
It is.
Oh, and we haven't told them what happens if you lose.
Would you like to inform them while I restart this race?
So instead of the winner getting a prize, we've gone with the loser has to do a forfeit. And it's not the nicest forfeit, is it?
It's not.
We're going to be posting up an old, embarrassing photo of one of us, whoever loses, on the Bassline 96.1 Instagram. So jump over there, because we're going to be posting up on the story in about 45 minutes.
Probably 45 minutes.
About 45 minutes.
We've both got our photos locked and loaded, and they are not flash.
Bassline 96.1, bringing you the double shot with Harry and Zoe, live from Channel 200.
Back on the double shot with Harrison and Zoe. Thank you so much, Gameline. They always give me a good chuckle whenever they play
Funny duo,
their
aren't they?
games. They know what they're doing. We're going to be talking about Kendrick's new album, GNX, because it just dropped very recently. And it's a really good one. Have you given it a listen?
I actually have. I gave it a little listen just while I was doing some at-home work on my laptop, listened to some of the tunes. There were some songs in there I liked. There's some songs there I was like, oh yeah, could have done a little bit better. But hey, I'm not an artist, so who am I to really judge at the end of the day?
It's quite cool because the last album that he released was in 2022, which is quite a while away. It has 12 tracks and, tell you what, scissor features in 2 of them.
That's crazy.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
They have so many cool features in the whole album, so it's just great. And tell you what, actually, the Heart Part 6, it's sort of, there's a subtle dig in there at Drake.
So essentially, if you're a bit confused as to what the Heart Part 6 is, pretty much all of Kendrick's album follow like a little bit of a storyline. So there's the Heart Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. And he was up to Part 5. This album is Part 6. But before he released the album, Drake dropped a song, a diss track, called The Heart Part 6 to sort of take a dig at Kendrick during their little whole spiel they're having, their spate.
Yeah, but now Kendrick's been nominated for multiple Grammys and Song of the Year, so...
Yeah, Drake's got a bit of catching up to do on that one.
Sad to see though that GNX only dropped now, because had it dropped a bit earlier, it would have made probably even more Grammy nominations.
It could have, it definitely could have. There's some good songs in there. I believe it's called,
Luther?
Luther, yeah.
Luther, that's
Luther.
a great tune. It's
People
with
have been
SZA, that one,
raving
isn't
about
it?
the song. Yes.
Yes, it's such a tune.
It's beautifully sung. There's like a duet between SZA and Kendrick Lamar during it. It's really nice.
I actually was reading quite a few reviews on the album the other day just to see what other people were thinking of it, and all I heard was life-changing, best album so far, should win album of the year, it's my favourite song, like so many positive reviews, and it got a 4.75 out of 5 stars on reviews overall,
That's
which
crazy.
is a really good score.
That's a pretty good score.
It is. Right now we're going to be playing a clip of Rhythm and Kai, and it's going to be the usual system of chatting over food.
How good. Let's play a clip of that right now. I could actually go for some food right now.
I know,
I'm starving.
I feel you.
Let's
Let's give it a watch and make us jealous.
Kia ora whānau, Albie here, One Fish, One Scoop. You are back with another episode of Rhythm and Kai, and I am with Ash, Marley, Grace, Cullum, and they make Somebody Do Something, amazing band. Thank you for joining me today. We're in New Brighton, we're about to have a feed of fish and chips, but I guess before all the food comes, I just want to get to know you guys.
I could go for a feed of fish and chips right now, to be completely honest with you, I'm starving. Hey, but right now we're going to be playing a little game of 2 truths, 1 lie. So if you're confused how it works, I say something to Zoe, tell her 2 truths and 1 lie, she has to figure out what the lie is.
Is that really how it works?
It absolutely
That's
is.
crazy.
Okay.
Good. Thank you for explaining it to me. I was a bit confused on how it worked there.
Alright, I'll give you my 2 truths and 1 lie. The first car I ever drove was a Volkswagen Golf. I'm a yellow belt in karate.
Oh.
And I used to be able to run 2-minute 30Ks.
That's very specific. I feel like that one's true. 2-minute 30. Okay. I feel like that one's only specific, so I'm going to go, that one's true.
Okay.
Then the karate, you did say you did a lot of random sports when you were a kid. Was karate one of them maybe?
Karate was one of them, but was I a yellow belt?
I don't actually know what that means, being a yellow belt, to be honest. And the other one was that you drove a Volkswagen Golf. I'm going to go the lie is the karate belt.
The lie is the karate belt. I was a white belt. I quit before I could get up any other belts.
Is it good?
No,
Is it
white belt's the lowest one you can have.
Oh, rough. Okay, my one are, I have 1 foot that's bigger than the other.
Interesting.
I have broken my nose. And, tell you what this last one is, I have travelled to 20 countries.
I know you do a lot of travelling, so I do want to say that one is the truth, but then again, 20 is way too many, it's a lie.
You're right.
Yes.
Dang, we killed it. Maybe we do know each other quite well.
Hey, let's do some top 100 predictions while we're at it, since we're on a little bit of a roll with our knowledge on things.
Yeah.
So if you're confused as what the top 100 is, pretty much daily, me and Zoe, we'd like to do our top picks for who's going to win our Bassline Top 100, which will be playing on air from November 27th, I believe.
And it's also voting closes today. So if you want to get your last votes in on our Instagram, BasslineTV, make sure that you do it today, because the cutoff is today. So get your vote in and make sure to add your playlist all the way at the end of the form. and then you get a double vote. The form only takes you about a minute tops, so I think it's worth entering because the countdown is looking pretty stacked so far, I think. So Harrison, start us off with your top 100 pick of the day.
My first pick is the new song by Kendrick Lamar and SZA, Luther. That definitely deserves to be on
enough. I think my one is also a Kendrick Lamar song. It's going to be Not Like Us, just because it's such a classic.
Ooh, I'm going to spin you a little wild card here. How about Thick of It by KSI and Trippie Redd?
No, I disagree on that one.
All right.
But make sure that you guys vote, and then we'll see which one of us actually got the higher rankings when it comes to the top 100s.
Starting Wednesday, so be sure to check it out then. Hey, I think we need to get out of here soon. We've got a basketball game to go to.
We do have a basketball game to, and make sure that you follow us because we aren't good at basketball. I think honestly, let's just run out right now. We have to cross Madras Street and so many different things. It's going to be such a struggle. But right now, it's the Gameline. So let's listen to Sam and Aidan, see how they go. But we're gonna run out now. So
see you shortly.
We'll see you shortly. Hopefully, if we make it.
Channel 200, moving to the Gameline.
Down to the wire. Sam just pipped me in the last race, so it's 2-2.
Picked you at the post too, by a second.
A second.
Wild, isn't it? Ooh.
Oh, so they're saying we're too good. Say no.
Nah.
We don't want to lower the average because they're not really what we're after. We're more after the time. They're just kind of
they're just kind of there, you know? Oh, that's 4
So it's 2-2. Sam has just kicked off the final race.
Here we go.
Winner takes all. Or should I say, loser has the fall.
That was nice.
Wow.
That was nice. You've been thinking about that one, haven't you?
I have.
Yeah, nice. Tricky round the roundabout.
It is a
Didn't indicate, which is, frowned upon in this country.
You are driving a European vehicle, so it is expected.
Yeah. Oh, all right. I'm going to use the cars as like a bumper.
Yeah, that's
See what
exactly
I mean?
what you got to do.
Oh, Nissan GTR, later,
look at
boy.
the slingshots.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
We're cooking now.
Now, I've actually had a little bit of practice over the weekend.
Oh,
I know. Lucky, aren't I? I was playing Hot Wheels with my younger nephew. Shout out to Ollie because he was helping me get ready for this moment, weren't you, Ollie?
Practicing in that.
Exactly.
I didn't do any practice.
He was teaching me the slingshot technique. Yeah.
What's that?
Well, so what you want to do is you want to tuck up behind the bumper of that car.
Like that?
Yep. Just like that. So you want to tuck up behind the bumper of this car.
Yes.
And you want to use their drag to get them behind, and then you slingshot past them. Basically just means you don't have to worry about all of the headwind coming your way.
Head noise. All right, here we go.
Oh, halfway through the race now, Sam. He's starting to sweat.
Come on. I'm sitting all right, I think. I haven't made too many fatal errors.
I wouldn't say fatal. We get 3 rewinds. You haven't used one of them.
Haven't had to. Come on, just took first place.
He's taken first at 58%. That's a decent effort.
It's not bad. These roads are treating me nicely. Sometimes they can be quite unforgiving.
They can be.
Especially with a car like this.
Yeah. You'd be a little bit worried to crash it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would. Insurance payouts are good though, so.
Famously.
How's the front looking? Oh, pretty damaged.
Oh, they're on you. They're on your tail, mate.
They are. I should be driving on the road. That makes you a little bit faster, doesn't it?
You're just over 2 minutes into your race now, Sam.
Jeez, feels like a lifetime though, doesn't it? All right, here we go. Quite a long, narrow stretch here. Let's see how
beautiful scenery. Don't take away from your drive, but jeepers. That's beautiful.
Yeah, man.
The attention to detail that games go into now is just unreal, eh?
It's incredible, eh? Millions and millions of dollars are spent. Millions and millions of dollars spent and worth every cent. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I remember the reaction when we were younger. You'd see a new game come out on the PS2 and you'd just think, how can it get any better?
Yeah. Oh, well, here we go.
Beautiful finish. Great finish, Sam.
That was a great race. They are not that close behind me. That McLaren is beautiful, though.
Producer Collie, 2:36. Jot that down.
2:36.062 because we know how close last race was.
Yeah, it was. Down to the wire. Right, let's see what I can do here.
That's good.
How do I restart this event?
Damn, there's some tough whips. Oh. What do we got?
20K. We take away 20.
Now that's real money. That's New Zealand dollars.
Yeah, I just got that in my bank.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
What's the game plan here? Are you going to do a few of those slingshots?
We lost it. Right. So now what we need to do is find it again.
There it is. Get amongst it, brother.
It can never be far away, Sam.
No, you did right.
And we're just going to go off the road because I feel like that's going to be the fastest way there.
Through the desert at night time. Watch out for snakes, scorpions. Do you know, in a desert,
yes,
the most likely way you will pass is by drowning. Not by heat stroke, not by venomous animals, it's by drowning. Because you see all the pits in between the dunes.
Right.
Flash floods, they fill up with water.
You're joking?
Nah.
You're joking?
Wild, eh?
Wow.
You wouldn't think so.
I thought it would be thirst.
Oh yeah, I would have thought it would be dehydration.
See, and then when you said drowning, I thought, what, did they just start drinking too much
Too
water?
much
Because
water.
they found the
Ah,
But
right.
no, that makes a lot more sense.
Alright, here we go.
Right, here we go, Sam, this is it. Wow, this is going to be massive. This is going to be massive.
It's a big race.
It is a decently sized race, isn't it?
You got some good competition in there. The Huracan, Evo, gorgeous car. I've seen one of those in person.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you know I was actually out for dinner one night and there was an Aventador in the car park and she took me for a wee drive in it.
What?
Yeah.
Genuinely?
Yep. I just politely asked her. I just said, whoa, like, this is really cool. I've never actually seen a Lamborghini up close. And she's like, do you want to come for a wee spin? She took me for a wee spin and dropped me back off.
Wow.
It was seriously once in a lifetime, eh?
I'm quite tall. And I went to
This is heartbreaking.
It is so heartbreaking. I went to a car dealership once and I saw a Lamborghini SV. About $500,000 plus worth of a car.
Let's go.
And I went to get in it and he said, hey mate, if you fit in that car, you can take it for a test drive with me. I was like, sweet, say less. Couldn't even get both legs in. They are so microscopic on the inside. It's just all the power. They need all that room for that big old engine in the back, don't they?
They are small vehicles.
Jeez, you're hitting this hard so far.
Yeah.
Goodness.
I don't really want to take any prisoners, sorry, Sam.
No, it doesn't seem like. Oh my god.
I just want to take this win and get out of here. Look.
Yeah, that's nice.
Hopefully the world doesn't have to see my photo because my embarrassing photo should not make it anywhere.
Really?
No. So I'm hoping that this W goes to me and no, you can be the silly bugger making yourself look a fool.
If you are watching on channel 200, it looks like you're not going to see the end of this race. You're going to have to check us out on twitch.tv/BasslineTV961 to see the end and see who has to post the silly photo of us when we were younger.
Let's be real, Sam. I am absolutely shredding up the course.
You are
right
just
now.
quietly. But you never know. Last race was pretty close.
Oh, it's over, mate. It's done.
Get amongst it. Twitch.tv/BasslineTV961. I cannot stress it enough.
And if you can't quite make that, in about half an hour's time, there will be the photo posted up on the Bassline Instagram, Bassline 96.1. So you can catch our photos up on there.
We checkpoint up here. You're 85% of the way through. Oh, no. Oh, you missed it.
Bassline 96.1, bringing you the double shot with Harry and Zoe, live from Channel 200.
Thanks for that, Gameline. We are at the arena where dreams are made, and we're waiting on our talent to show up. They're just taking their sweet... Oh, here they are now. G'day, guys. How are we feeling? Basketball.
Basketball, indeed.
Are you any good?
No.
No? What about you, Harrison?
I'm amazing.
Okay. Well, let's crack right into it. No rest for the wicked. Get amongst it.
Let's do it.
So we're doing a game of 1v1 basketball. I don't even know how to start.
Yes. I can toss the ball. Luckily, I'm a good catcher. Are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Up we go! Yep. We've got the Silky Otter, Harrison. He's off. Oh, it's off the backboard. Zoe's making a very high dribble there. No rest for the wicked. Oh, that was so close, and Harrison's running back down the court. A bit of contact. Not sure if that's allowed. Oh, long shot. That might be a goal. It's not a basket, but it's a goal. I love basketball. It's one of my fortes. And this is basketball's finest. Oh, Zoe, chucking in a dribble. We'll just get out of there, sweet way. I think that's out of bounds, but they're just going to go. It's like school kids in a schoolyard, isn't it? No rules apply. It's a goal. Hey guys, I think it might be like a bit of a golden point scenario judging by the skill set here. But keep going, let's see if we can get some points on the board, eh? We've got Zoe, she's looking a little bit flustered. Harrison's got his fists up like it's a boxing match, but I'm not quite sure if that's what we're doing, buddy. Zoe giving him the shove. Girl power. Oh, and it was that close to the basket. Oh my goodness me. Harrison, he's making some moves. I'm not sure if that's allowed, but we'll allow it just this time. Oh! Off the backboard. Harrison, oh, another one. Oh, Zoe. 0-0 half time. Come on now. You can reel this one back. Okay. Zoe, you start from centre court. What do we got? Take a moment. Yes. Get yourself together and go. I'm sensing a bit of stalling here. Zoe's really taking her time. Starts off with a double dribble. Ref didn't see it though. The ref's a bit lenient this match. Zoe, she's making big progress. Oh, off the rim, and Harrison's bringing it back down his end. Oh, losing a bit of control there. He's bringing it in, reeling it in. He's eyeing it up. He's on the 3-point mark. Some serious skill, and right off the rim. This is fantastic. This is the best basketball I've ever seen. Zoe, she's in the corner. A lot of space to build up to Harrison. Oh, some skill, and Harrison's right in there. Oh, I'm not sure about that one, folks. That was a bit of an air ball. Air ball! Right, here we go, Zoe. She's got the last 30 seconds to try and make some progress. Come on, Zoe, you can do this. Do it for all the women in sport. Come on now. The double shot. Can she make a single shot this time? We'll find out. Oh, it's off the backboard again. Oh, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that was some serious skill level there. Come in, folks. Come in.
Oh my God.
How are we feeling after that? Very nice. And how about you, Harrison?
I need to go for more runs.
Me too.
Let's go for more runs.
Whoa.
So I believe we have a winner. Who do you think that is? It is Harrison. Tell us where you learned your craft from.
Well, I've been a big fan of all the basketball stars. LeBron and Kobe Bryant, they're my stars since I was a child. I've practiced every day for the past 20 years just for this today.
Yeah.
And now it's my golden moment. I just want to say thank you to everyone who has supported me through my journey.
Just to remember, you only got 1-0, okay? It's not that big of a win, all right? And he sounds pretty out of breath himself. So I think I was a pretty worthy opponent. Thank you so much everyone for watching today's edition of Bassline TV. We'll see you again same time tomorrow.